Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Liz, with Sneak Peeks Tarot. If you're a subscriber, thanks for coming back. And if you're not subscribed, hit the alarm, hit the like. Okay, guys? Also, check out your moon and rising signs. This video here is for Capricorn, February 2018, two-way path reading. Okay, guys? I pre-shuffled so we don't take long, and I want to jump right into the reading. Okay, guys? So, this is your main situation advice. Advice for first path, advice for second path. This is the first path over here. This is the second path over here. Underneath your main situation and the advice, there's clarifiers. At the end of each path, there's a clarifier. And for each path, there's an outcome card. Okay, guys? So let's jump right in. So the main situation card goes for both paths regardless, because this is like the main thing that's on your mind about, which path you want to take, all right, Capricorn? So your main situation card is the 10 of coins, and we're talking about all aspects of your life right now and the things that make you happy and grounded and stable, okay? And, this also can talk about inheritance, getting some inheritance from, older family members that passed away. But it also can be somebody that worked hard at their long-term goal. This is a number 10, so this is a completion, guys. This is completing a cycle. And, a financial cycle, to tell you the truth, that now you can live your life without having to worry financially. You're more stable, more grounded. For some Capricorns, it's talking about being able to retire and being able to retire comfortably, all right? But, overall, this card talks about being grounded and stable in all aspects of your life, financially, emotionally, physically, mentally, all in one, because it is a completion. It is the earth, it's an earth sign, so we can, you as a Capricorn, this card kind of falls with you anyways, because you're an earth sign, okay? You're very grounded and stable as is. And if you're not, you work very hard into making yourself very financially grounded and stable, okay? And that's why you have the 10 of coins now. Because now that you're stable and grounded and you're very content in different aspects of your life, you need, it looks, let's see what's going on first. Because I don't even know what's going on. Right now, it looks like you're really happy, though. Like you really have everything you need, all the financial support you need. And that's awesome. Now, for the first path, we got the the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups talks about walking away from things that you don't want to deal with no more, or things that no longer serve you or don't emotionally fulfill you anymore, okay? All these cups talks about different emotions and how, when you're walking away, it's because you feel like you're not emotionally fulfilled in these cups, in these areas, all right? Even though you're grounded and stable, you still feel like something's missing, all right? And it could be emotionally wise, all right? Even though you're financially grounded and stable, all right, you feel like you're missing that one cup, that emotional cup that you're searching for, okay? And it can also be following your heart, following your intuition into something more desirable for you or something you really want within your subconscious, especially if you dealt with the emotional roller coaster and now you're looking for something more stable and grounded, because that's the energy you carry and you want to share that with somebody and you want them to be the same way. But it talks about following your heart, following your intuition into whatever you're doing, okay, guys? Walking away from the things that no longer emotionally fulfill you or no longer serve you and headed towards something more desirable, them deep feelings inside your mind that you don't really let nobody know, or following your heart, basically, okay? That's the first card. That's the first card for the first path. The second card for the first path is the Knight of Swords. And this Knight of Swords is communicating your truth. It's, either an air sign's coming towards you to tell you their truth about how they feel about the whole situation. It could be emotionally, or this could have been you taking up that Knight of Swords energy and communicating your truth. Letting people, or the people involved in your life, that you're not emotionally fulfilled no more and you need to search for something more for yourself, and you need to really need to go within yourself and take time for yourself and, use your intuition and really go deep within your heart and your feelings and find out what you really desire and want, okay, guys? And the third card we got is, oh, look at that. It don't get no clearer than that. We got the High Priestess, and the High Priestess talks about secrets or being veiled. It also talks about higher learning or learning the occult stuff, like astrology, tarot cards, some people, sacred geometry, stuff like that, okay? But in this reading talks about really, going within yourself and finding the answers within yourself, okay? Making a decision after you go take the time out for yourself and walking away from the things that you're just not happy about, you're no longer emotionally content with, and really going within yourself and going deep, like really deep into your subconscious and pulling out what you really want for yourself, and finding the answers within yourself to bring clarity and truth of what you want. And with the Knight of Swords, though, it can be, secrets are coming out or the truth is coming out, all right? Somebody's coming in to give you truth. Somebody's coming to give you some truthful information, all right? But it can also be somebody finds out the truth. Finding out the truth, or the veil comes down and you finally start seeing the truth about things, all right? When this Knight of Swords comes out, if you're this Knight of Swords and you're walking, and you're carrying that energy, you're about to cut the veil down yourself. If not, somebody's coming with that air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, to cut the veil for you. And you're going to see more truth or more clarity because of it. Like I said, the High Priestess also talks about those hidden aspects about yourself. And if you see the same moons behind here, there's a moon here, and those are your inner desires, your intuition. And so is this. This means that when you go within yourself, like this Eight of Cups, all right, and take time for yourself, you'll get intuitive, information, okay? You'll get truth and clarity, from being able to go within yourself and, carrying on the energy of searching for the truth and wanting to know the truth and cutting out all the bull and cutting out anything that it's not part of what making you emotionally fulfilled. So you carrying that Knight sword and you're cutting out all these stuff that don't fulfill you, but you're also cutting down the veil and you're walking your truth. You want to walk clear and truthful. And with the moon and the High Priestess talks about taking time, just like the Eight of Cups, taking time for yourself and maybe meditate, because you can find the answers within yourself. Another card that talks a lot about this is the Hermit. The Hermit is the same way. You see, the Hermit is the major arcana card for Virgo, okay? And Virgo is another earth sign, just like Capricorn, okay, guys? So, that earthy, y'all very logical and y'all like to take time for yourselves, okay? And, it's telling you, take the time out to go within yourself, inside your deep secrets, inside your hidden desires, in those secrets, in that the stuff that you don't show everybody, in the stuff that you're not expressing outwardly to the world, and really cut the veil and start expressing your truth and, following your truth and following your intuition and getting clarity from your intuition also. Dropping the veil, basically. So in the first path, I see somebody that is no longer wanting to deal with stuff that, you're walking away from things that emotionally don't satisfy you, and you're going to cut down to the truth. You're going to come in with that air energy really fast, cutting all the bull stuff out and only dealing with the truth. And when you do that, the veil's going to come down and, the truth is going to be out and all the secrets are going to come out too, okay? If you cut the veil off, all right? But like I said, it's finding the truth and taking time for yourself and getting insight from your intuition, from meditating, from your higher self, from the inner self of you, from that deep subconscious you, and getting the truth and really following your truth and, going, to get those that answers you need that's in there, like really going within yourself and, exploring and learning about yourself within, learning about who you are within and what you really desire and what you really want can help you find clarity and will help you find clarity to pursue further along your journey in order to feel more content in all aspects of your life. Okay, guys? So once again, in order to, your main focus here is the Ten of Cups, is ending a cycle and being more stable and grounded. You're starting a new cycle. Also, when one door closes, another door opens. And when you walk away from things that no longer serve you, okay, Capricorn, you'll be able to walk your truth and, cut everything out and come charging in, It doesn't even matter. Kind of like charging and cutting everybody's head off that ain't on the same page as you or in the same subconscious level as you, okay? Or this can be an air side coming in to give you some truth and clarity about some things that have been hidden from you, secrets, or things that have been veiled from you, and maybe that's why you're walking away, because you finally seen clarity. Somebody's bringing you clarity. Or maybe you walking away, you're getting that clarity, taking time for yourself, and coming back with the truth of who you are and what you want is very important, okay, guys? Let's go on to the second path. The first card for the second path is balance, finding balance in the give or take, financially, or in what you invest in. It can also be emotionally, okay, guys? But this is finding the balance, the give or take in your life, finding balance in your life with your finances, with people, with things. You want to, put what you expect to get back in return. All right, whatever you invest, how much you invest and how much time, energy you invest, or finances that you invest in something should be the same as you should be receiving. And if you're not, then it's out of balance, okay? The same thing as if you keep taking, and you're not giving back into a situation, it's not balanced. And there has to be a give or take balance here in this path. In the second path, you have to find balance, okay? With the Ten of Coins and the Six of Coins talks about finding balance with your finances. Maybe you get a large amount of money and you got to find balance, not, make sure you share your resources wisely and find balance in your resources, and, being able to give and take in a situation with balance, okay, in your life financially, all right? The second card we got for that path is being the Page of Coins, and that's being stable, but it's more of a youthful energy. So they still learning how to ground themselves and become stable in some ways, all right? In the second path, this is somebody offering, it could be somebody coming to offer you a coin, like some financial support, in other words. But, because you're not quite completely grounded. And if somebody has been offering you or bringing you financial support, make sure you be balanced and make sure you give it back. Make sure you're able to give back the same that somebody have invested in you to help you out, okay? And the third card we got is the Hangman. And the Hangman is waiting for divine timing, like really looking at things from a different perspective, okay? Even though you're grounded and financially stable, there's still something's not balanced. Your finances is still not balanced. Maybe you're not being equal with a person you're dealing with, or you're not being fair to others or fair to yourself, okay? Things might be not might be in balance. This is earthy energy. There's a lot of earth energy in here. So in the second path, you could be dealing with an earth sign, okay, guys? In the first path, you could be dealing with a water or air sign. But in this path, it's all about being financially stable and finding balance, okay? And if somebody helps you and is there to support you, to be able to give back that same support and help that somebody's given to you. And that talks about, and that leads you to the Hangman, seeing things. You see how he's dropping all this money here? Because, he's trying to, not only is you balancing out and making sure you give back, or, also it can talk about getting what's due to you, like getting some money that's been owed to you, and you finally getting that money that's been due to you, okay? But this is waiting for divine timing, and this is also looking at things from a different perspective, taking the time to look at things from a different perspective. If, like I said, if somebody's been financially helping you, you need to give back. All right. Also, if, let's say, an earth sign comes to offer you the financial support, that you really, see things from a different perspective, okay? That, it's okay to get help from others, and, just because you're grounded, it comes a time when you might need help from somebody else in support, all right? But that is somebody coming to offer you their support, or this also can be somebody coming to bring you the money that is owed to you, that you've been waiting for so long, okay? That you've been stuck on waiting for you to receive this money, and you finally received it on the second path, okay? You're waiting on to receive money that's owed to you, or you could be waiting for an inheritance, all right? Because I see the clock here, and the clock talks about being, a little bit of talks about, timing, things happen at the right time, and waiting for the right timing, okay? But the hangman also talks about looking at things from a different perspective, all right? And seeing a different point of view of your financial aspect in the second path, okay? And that's what you need to do. See things from a different point of view so you can find more balance, all right? Like I said, it has to be balanced on the give and take, all right? Or it can also be that somebody's coming in to give you money that's owed to you, all right? Because you lend them some money, but you've been waiting for, you have been waiting, or somebody's waiting for money you owe them. So put yourself in the scenario where you belong best, Capricorn. You either know you owe somebody money, okay, or you're not being fair with the give and take, all right? So you need to find balance and be fair with give and take aspects in your life. That means don't take too much and don't give too much. Make sure whatever you're giving, you're receiving. Whatever you're receiving, you're giving back, okay, guys? It's very important to be fair and balanced on the second path. On the first path is to be truthful and to really follow your intuition and go into those hidden desires and find the clarity and the truth, follow your intuition though, and you'll get intuitive insights if you just take time for yourself and really think about what's going on in your life. In the first path, you can also have an air sign coming in to give you some, trying to communicate some information to you, okay? And, coming in really fast like a storm, like they ready to just, this is like a storm blowing in, they coming in with the truth, and that could be you, or that could be somebody come to you with the truth. And, and this energy is coming after you take the time to walk away. And then, you find the truth and clarity in communications. And then you realize that you have to really go within yourself, because whatever you're looking for or whatever you desire, the answer is going to be found within yourself. Nobody knows what's in your subconscious, okay? We cannot read subconscious levels. You need to be able to really go within yourself and follow your intuition and follow what your heart desires. And if there's any secrets or anything that's covering the way you see the truth and clarity about things, then, you really need to take time to find that truth and clarity before, make sure you're being true and clear about why you're walking away too, in other words. And, if you're walking away to follow, a secret passion, let's say, or a hidden desire, and that's what you want to head towards, fine. But make sure you're being truthful and you're communicating that to whoever else is involved in that situation. All right. Now, for behind your main situation, there is a card, and it talks about changing your life, all right? A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free from procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings, okay? So, change is coming. Like I said, this is also a 10 is the end of a cycle, and you're at the end of this cycle, you're financially stable, you're very grounded, okay? But you still want change, all right? Something, I guess, because you have the stability, you want something, you feel like something's missing, or you need something else, or you want something else. So change your life, all right? News is coming your way. That's what, also, this kind of reminds me of the Tower card a little bit. Like, truth and clarity is coming your way, all right? It's like sudden information. Somebody brings that sudden information and helps you realize what's going on, and you start seeing clearly and, following your intuition accordingly because you're seeing things clearly, all right? The advice card we got for the first path is the Page of Cups, and that's offering your cup of love, or somebody offering a cup of love to you. So yeah, there is a Knight of Swords coming in trying to offer you a cup of love. It might even be a secret cup of love. It might be something you've been passionately dreaming about, a hidden desire. It could be a fantasy, but I think it's more of a secret love affair with the High Priestess, okay? This is like you walking away from things that don't emotionally fulfill you, but you're finding your truth and clarity by taking that time and following your heart, and, secrets are coming out, or emotions are coming out, or the way you feel about somebody's coming out, or somebody's telling you their truth. They're telling you how they feel about you, and they're trying to offer you this cup of love. Or you're coming to somebody and you're telling them the truth, and you're offering this cup of love, because even though you're financially stable and grounded, you're not emotionally fulfilled, and you're headed towards something that emotionally fulfilled you. So you're going towards what emotionally fulfills you, and you're going to offer that nice cup of love, which also talks about the Page of Cups following your intuition, which is the same thing that the High Priestess says, to go deep within your mind and follow your intuition. The same thing the Eight of Cups is telling you is go follow your heart, follow your intuition. Okay, guys? You need to follow your intuition. For the first path, that message don't get no clearer. Follow your intuition to what you really desire. Follow your heart. Follow your heart to what you know is true. Okay, with the Nine of Swords. All right? Go towards the truth. And the truth with the High Priestess will be revealed. For the second path advice card, we got Three of Coins. Working with somebody. All right, being a team player, finding balance, being balanced with somebody, okay, making sure you're being a team player, making sure whatever you give, you're getting back in return, and whatever you're getting, you give in return. You know what I mean? This is finding balance between you and somebody else, being a team player, okay, working as a team, all right, finding balance in your finances, working together with your finances, all right, with somebody. And like I said, you could be dealing with an earth sign, which most likely you are in the second path, completely an earth sign, either Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. All right, guys? And you're dealing with an earth sign here. Or you as a Capricorn, you are the earth sign, and this is all about you being stable and grounded. You could be dealing with another earth sign, okay? But this talks about you being stable and grounded. You could be the page. You could be a younger person being stable and grounded and trying to find your groundedness, and, being a team player and whatever you're trying to accomplish in your life, because, some people be like, oh, I don't need nobody. But, sometimes you do need somebody to help you out. That's what the Three of Coins is telling you. Sometimes you need the support. Sometimes you need to learn something new. Sometimes you need to be a team player. Sometimes you need somebody to help you. You can't do everything by yourself. Two heads are better than one. All right, guys? And in the second path, it's telling you, to find balance and to be a team player. Okay? To be fair. And see things from a different perspective, all right? That's with the Hangman, seeing things from a different perspective, okay? Gaining new clarity and insight from taking time for yourself on looking at things from a different point of view, because you are financially stable, but if you're not sharing your resources wisely with somebody else, then you're really not being balanced, and you're not being a team player in whatever situation you're in the second path, okay, guys? Now, and the advice card we got for your main situation, which is for your 10 of Coins, is the 7 of Coins. And the 7 of Coins is because you're putting so much work into something and you're not seeing your harvest yet, or you're not seeing the outcome yet. You need to steer away from the outcome, okay? And focus on the work you're putting in now. Because with the 7, you are putting the work in and you are close to mastery. This is kind of more like the impatient card. You're not being patient, all right? With all the work and stuff that you put in. Now that you've done all the work and you're financially stable. Now you want to see your harvest. You want to, cut your harvest, and you want to see what you've invested in come back to you. And that's the same thing. Well, let's start with the first path. In the first path, it tells you you're investing yourself. You're not emotionally fulfilled. Even though you're stable and grounded, you're not emotionally fulfilled. So, you're whatever situation you've been investing emotionally in is not fulfilling you, okay? And you're not seeing outcomes from it. But it's also telling you to have a little bit of patience, be clear and be truthful, and, cut through the bullshit, basically. And you really let go of those negative thoughts and really think clearly, because you will get what you want, okay? But everything happens in due time, and right now you're not seeing things clearly. Something is being veiled from you. All right, you're not in the first path. You're not seeing why you're not receiving what you invested in emotionally, okay? And you really need to go within yourself and see why you're not getting what you want emotionally, or why you feel this way, that you're not emotionally fulfilled. You know what I mean? In your life, even though you're stable and content, like, with this 10 right here. You want to be all content and stable in all aspects of your life, but with the 8 of Cups, it's telling you like you don't feel emotionally fulfilled. So it's telling you to go within yourself, all right? Because you're worried about the outcome, but the outcome don't matter right now at this point. What matters is how you really feel, and following your heart and what you really desire. You know what I mean? And if, that's being truthful to yourself, finding the answers within yourself, within your subconscious, and learning new things, and, learn about yourself, learning about the stuff that's hiding behind you. Like, or, it can also talk about, you're not seeing things clearly right now. You're not feeling emotionally fulfilled because you're not seeing things clearly. All right? And in order to see things clearly, you're really going to have to go within yourself and see what's going on, why you feel like you're not emotionally fulfilled. You know what I mean? Why is it that you don't feel like you're harvesting all the work, that you have put into in your life? Because you have put a lot of work into something, and you have been investing in something, whether it's emotionally, financially, you know what I mean? You've been investing, and you're just not seeing the outcome to it right now. All right? But have patience. This tells me that you really need to have patience, because everything happens in its own time. Just like the Hangman, everything happens. This is like the right time, and like somebody waiting for the right time. Okay? And when I see this 7 of coins, right, for the second path, is talk about somebody putting a lot of investment into something and not getting nothing back, not receiving nothing back. You've been investing a lot financially into something, and you feel like you have not been seeing nothing back. Or, and that's where the balance comes in. You've been, you financially been investing in something, and you're not getting what you deserve back. And, you will get what you deserve back in due time. When the right time comes, this even could be because somebody, this other Capricorn, earth sign, can be taking their time, all right? Taking their time to come. And that don't mean they're going to come. That that don't mean that the energy is not coming. It's like a slow energy. And you will harvest the things you invested in. But you have to really, have patience. All right, guys? In both paths. This goes for both paths, this seven of coins, is being patient. All right. If you don't feel emotionally fulfilled, you need to go within yourself. And if you're not if you don't see the financial outcome of everything you invested in, you need to just give it time and see things from a different perspective. Okay. Now, the advice card we did get for the 7 of coins is release the past. You will grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds. So this feels like you lost something, like you're losing out, but you're really not losing out. All right. That's just you mentally thinking you're losing out. If you take time to be a little bit more creative, all right, kind of like the 3 of coins, be creative and learning something new and working with others in creative projects, you'll be able to release anything from the past, those negative thoughts, and be able to work again with somebody. But have patience. You feel right now like you're not getting everything you need, and you're kind of have these little negative thoughts, and you feel like lost, and it hurts because you've been working so hard and you're investing so much, guys. But Capricorn, listen to me. Everything happens for a reason. Patience is a virtue, okay? And things got to take its natural course, all right? So you need to focus on the first pass on yourself and what you truly desire within yourself. Follow your intuition. Take time to think about it. And on the second path, you really need to look at things from a different perspective. And, you know, timing, divine timing, things happen at the right time when it's meant to happen, okay, guys? Now, at the end of the first path for the High Priestess, you have the Six of Raphael as a clarifier. And this is going within, you know, embracing the inner child within you. And, you know, or also can be talking about new friends, rekindling relationships, you know, having children, somebody from the past coming back, an ex coming back, using those old memories from when you was a child to give you the best. You know, like go within yourself and really look at how you lived and, you know, within as your inner child. Look within yourself with the High Priestess. Look within yourself and really, you know, you're working on that, you know, what you really want, desire for yourself. And, you know, embrace that inner child. Embrace that youthfulness, that wanting to, you know, the newness in everything, you know, even if it's something from the past, you know, the newfound information, you know, that you're getting from it, the clarity, even if somebody coming in from the past, also like the Knight of Swords energy can be somebody with the Six of Raphaels in the reading, can talk about somebody from the past coming back, you know, revealing their truth. And when they reveal their truth with the High Priestess, guess what, you know, you can rekindle old friendships, old love affairs, you know, that come from the past. So on the first path, you want to take some time out to follow your heart and really go within yourself, because if you're not emotionally fulfilled in, you know, or satisfied in certain situations, you need to know why, okay? And with the Knight of Swords, somebody might be coming in to, you know, bring you that truth, okay? Or you might be going head on first with your knife, with your sword drawn out, ready to cut everybody's head off, because you're not dealing with no drama or bull. You're being clear cut to you're being clear and cut to the point. And that's what the Knight of Swords does. They're very clear cut to the point. So, you know, you're being very truthful and very clear cut to the point that those emotions can come out. The truth will come out. Those inner feelings are going to come out. You're going to speak those you're going to communicate them, or somebody's going to communicate them to you. And because of that, you know, it can be, like I said, an ex, an old friend from the past that you can rekindle a friendship, you can rekindle a relationship. And that's what you need. You need clarity in order to get that emotional fulfillment you need, okay, guys? For the second path, the clarifier we got was for the Hangman, and we got the Five of Michaels. And the Five of Michaels was, you know, the Hangman is taking time to look at things from a different perspective. And the Five of Michaels is, you know, all five of them. So all those different perspective, you know, all those negative thoughts and stuff, you know, looking at them differently and, you know, knowing that the situation don't serve you no more. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Let go of the unnecessary arguments and disagreements, okay? You're finding balance and you're trying to be more grounded. You just got to see things from a different perspective and not be so negative about the situation, okay? Also, if you are out of balance, this is all about for the second path I'm talking about here. If you're out of balance in a situation and you're not getting what was owed to you, then you need to look at things from a different perspective and, you know, go into a different direction, in other words, okay? Because if the outcome is not being balanced and fair with what you're investing, whether it's emotionally or financially, then you need to steer away from that situation and find something that's more balanced and, you know, more balanced and better for you, something for your higher good. But with the Hangman, it's telling you to really do take the time to look at things from a different perspective before you proceed, okay? And know that things happen at the right time. Everything happens when the right time that is meant for it to happen, okay, guys? Now, the outcome card we got for the first path was the Queen of Michaels. And once again, This is somebody being very truthful, okay, and standing in their truth. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous. All right, not being so serious, embracing their inner child. You know exactly what to do. The benefits of experience. A time for your career rather than relationships. So, you've been focused a lot on your career, all right, and now it's time to focus on the emotional part. All right. And that's probably what it is, because you don't see no emotional fulfillments, because right now your main goal is to focus on getting yourself stable and grounded and financially, situated in all aspects of your life. And once you can get yourself stable and grounded, all right, you can be more clear and truthful with yourself. Then you could, you know, like I said, go on into looking for what the things that do emotionally fulfill you by following your heart and your intuition, okay, guys? But being truthful and clear about things is just like so important, because you go straight from the Nine of Sword energy to the Queen. That means you are going to be truthful. You are going to look at things from within, and like with the High Priestess, you're going to speak your truth. Whatever you feel, you're going to say, and you're going to really communicate your truth out to whoever. So the truth is coming out, whether you're speaking the truth or somebody's going to come to speak the truth to you, but the truth is coming out, okay, guys? On the second path outcome card is the King of Ariel. And the King of Ariel talks about being successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful, okay? Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using your resources wisely. Once again, finding balance in the give and take, okay? And you are very successful. This is the King of, this is like the most stablest person there is the King of Coins, all right? This is moving up from the Page of Coins energy into more, and this is the end outcome. So you're moving from the page of, not being quite balanced financially, to taking time out and seeing things from a different perspective and becoming, more stably grounded. And your plans are working out for you. You're going to be financially successful. Just make sure you're being wise, you're being balanced, and you're investing correctly with your money and your finances, okay? So that's all I got for Capricorn, guys. Overall message for the first path is follow your intuition into the, so you can get truth and clarity, and speak your truth and clarity, okay? And, you'll find the things that will emotionally fulfill you right now. But focus on, just making yourself balanced and stable, okay? And getting the truth out. The truth is very important for you to proceed in your journey in the first path. On this, because somebody could be coming to you talking about love and offering you a cup of love, and you want to be truthful, and maybe you're ready to just offer a cup of love to somebody, because all you've been doing is putting a lot of time on the financial aspect and getting stable and grounded. Now it's time where you can offer that cup of love, because you're financially stable and grounded, okay? And you could be truthful, and you could communicate that truth. On the second path talks about being, using teamwork to bring balance into whatever you're dealing with, if it's a relationship or a person, or just you and your foundation at home. Bringing more balance and being a team player, working with other people equally, and being fair and just in the give or take in the financial aspect of your relationship. It's also taking time out for yourself, because like I said, the Page of Coins is somebody that wants to support you. So you want to look at things from a different perspective. If you have people that are there to support you, you want to make sure you support them back, okay? And you'll get everything you need. You will be financially stable at the end. You just got to find balance with your finances and make sure you're giving as much as you're receiving, or investing as much as you're receiving. Invest wisely, your time, your money, your emotions, okay? But invest wisely. Use your resources wisely, okay, Capricorn? And be fair. Be balanced and fair with the people you're dealing with. If you're dealing with somebody else that's helping you out, make sure you're fair and balanced with them, and you're giving them what they deserve for the help they're giving you, okay, Capricorn? So, overall, be truthful, be clear, and be balanced with your finances, and make sure it's equal give or take wherever you're at, okay, guys? That's all I have for Capricorn for February 2018 two-way path reading. As always, I love and respect who you are. Namaste.